GP's Roof Theory, Common Roof Rafter Mathematics, First Edition, copyright, all rights reserved. So here's the breakdown on how to solve this rafter gable end roof stack for total height, rafter length, heel height, bird's mouth seat cut, and also a king post for your ridge, degree of slope, and the two decimals that we need to use to solve this problem. So the first one is the NTS decimal, 90 tangent square, rise divided by run. The 8 and 12 NTS is 0.666. We have an 8-inch rise, 12-inch run. Just go to our calculator. We go 8 divided by 12 equals 0.666. I go to the fourth power and seems to work very accurately. So that one's pretty simple. So the two methods, or the three things this will do, they'll give you rise for a run setback, they give you the degree of slope, and it will also calculate an offset for your roof gable end plywood as you sheet the side of it, where you can use one number and sheet the whole gable with using one number. So first, you got to have the scientific calculator to solve this degree of 33.687. So pretty simple. We go 0.6666. We're going to go second tangent or inverse tangent. Gives us a degree of 33.687. So this degree of roof right here is 33.687. It is also the degree of your plumb cut, an 8 and 12. Clear that out. Now we're going to use this NTS decimal down here for this bird's mouth C cut. So we have a C cut of 3.5, which now becomes the run. So 3.5 times the NTS of 0.6666 equals a decimal point of 2.333. Now 2.333 is probably closer to 5/16 than it is 3/8. I tend to go to the higher side of the dimensions. So we'll just log this number in down here. 2.375 would be 3/8 of an inch. Now we want to determine our total face cut from long point to short point on your common rafter. This we will use the RDH. We have a 2x8 at 7.5 inches. Make sure to always check your materials, because I've seen that mostly 2x8s are coming out at 7.25 these days. So it's very important to check your materials before cutting your roof. And for a roof stack, you would always want to plane to the top edge when using a pattern. That way this plane stays consistent, where underneath doesn't matter because it's not being sheeted. So to solve your cheat cut or face cut of this 2x8 rafter of 9 1/16, we take 7.5 times the RDH of 1.2018 equals 9 1/16. So the RDH, rafter diagonal hypotenuse, is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The c squared is the 14.42 divided by 12 gives you the 1.2018. We use that number in feet and inches and multiply everything by inches. It makes things a lot easier. So now I'm going to subtract this 2 3/8 number right here off of this number, and that will give me my heel height. Minus 2.375 gives me a heel height of 6 5/8. Heel height of 6 5/8. So now that I have the 6 5/8 heel height, there's a little rectangle at the bottom of this triangle. So if you take this little triangle right here, this is what you called your heel height. That would be your little rectangle that you need to add in for total ridge height. So total ridge height, I have a half span of 95 1/4 outside of my wall to my ridge. So to solve this total height, I take 95.25 times something, having a little glitch going on here, 9.25 times 0.6666 equals the total height. And that's not right either. What's going on with my computer? 95.25 times 0.6666 equals a height of 63.5 inches, plus the heel height, plus 6.625 equals a total height from plate to top of ridge is 70 1/8. Now if we want to know what our king post is, if the 2x12 was a true 11.5, we would simply minus 11.5. King post would be 58 5/8. 58 5/8. Now to solve the length of your rafter, is your 95 1/4 setback, 95.25 times the RDH of 1.2018 equals a total rafter length of 114.5 inches. So from my heel height plumb cut straight up to my long point of my rafter up top, I would measure 114.5 inches. That would be the total length of my rafter. So the A square plus B square is, you got 12 squared plus 8 squared equals, and then you square root, 14.42 inches. 14.42 inches. Now we divide by 12, divided by 12 equals 1.2018 feet, which is the same as 14.47 inches. That's pretty much all there is to it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you.